No, because it's not entirely their fault that they're disabled, so we should give them just as much as opportunity as everybody else.
No, they're human and they don't deserve inequality.
No, I mean, people are born differently and people are born with disadvantages. And I don't think we should treat anyone differently because of that.
In biology, I learned that sometimes when the chromosomes are dividing, sometimes there can be an extra one. I mean, it's not their fault, it's just something that happens naturally. So you can have an extra chromosome. And depending on where the chromosome is, it can help. It basically tells you what you're going to be, what disability you're going to have. I think if you have an extra one in like chromosome 20 something, you're going to have like Down syndrome or something. It honestly depends where the extra chromosome is, and if the chromosome had issues splicing and duplicating themselves. But that's all I know. I'm not an expert in that.
It's either can be with hormones in the brain that don't work fully, or that just don't work.
I mean, it really depends, like, from person to person. Sometimes it's, a physical disability that was caused either from birth or from, an event that happened, like a lot of time, like, at war and stuff. Or it could be, like, an emotional, like, traumatic thing that causes a mental disability. It really just depends a lot from person to person and there's not just one good answer for it.
I think the worst thing about having a disability is getting made fun of. Like, if you have Down syndrome, people are going to make fun of you about how you talk, even though, like, you can't control that. I guess another thing, maybe if you're disabled, like, if you're in a wheelchair, you can't, like, play a sport or like, run around or something, because, you're bound to that chair.
People looking down at you, like, or thinking that you need to be treated like a baby.
I mean, it's very rare that you could consider, like, the best thing about having a disability. I don't know. The worst thing probably is just not being able to do some things that you would be definitely capable of if you were a fully, like, able-bodied person, or, like, able-minded person.
I do, because it's a part of me, and I need to learn how to work with it or work around it to make sure I have the best chance at life as possible.
Working with them. Disabilities cannot be fixed. They can be managed, and they can't be fixed.
I mean, I think that there's some disabilities that can be fixed, and there's some that just can't. I think it's important to make the lives of people that their disabilities can be fixed more manageable and make them overall better. But for ones that can be fixed, I think investing in, like, the development of, like, prosthetics and surgeries and things like that can benefit them is the most important thing for them.
I mean, I don't know if I could fix that. We could, like, maybe start, like, a disabled awareness month or something. I know we got Disabled Awareness Week, but I don't think we can really change a person's perspective on a disabled person unless that person wants to change.
Showing people what disabled people can be able to do.
I think educating people about the importance of, like, understanding it and people understanding that they're not really very different. They were just born differently, like in an unlucky kind of way, and they need to be treated equally to everyone else.